It's Beans, ho. Feel me? Yeah, is that man? Yeah.
Alright, yo. This is about to be crazy, but I'm about to do a motherboard swap for the first time. Cause your boy need more of these large PCIe slots, which the current motherboard that I have, I'll zoom it back out a little bit, is being taken up by my good old, graphics card. So yeah, I only got one little baby PCIe slot. So the only thing I did was take out this so far, which is the cord that connects into my graphics card. That's my fan cooler. Yeah, deep cool, baby. I'm gonna have to upgrade to a liquid cooler. Yeah, cause people been disrespecting me, saying, "Oh yeah, you gotta have a liquid cooler. You can't have this little baby cooler." But yeah, I only have one stick of RAM right now. I have 2 on the way to be installed, so I'll have 16, or I only have 8 right now. I gotta take out this fan too. Sheesh, this is gonna be my first time, but let's get right. You see it? I buy power, baby. So this is the new motherboard that I'm swapping for. I just opened the box just to see how it look inside. So this is my baby. Yeah, this is my darling, So PC part picker. I use PC part picker to see if everything was compatible. My current power bank or whatever is compatible. This is the ATX, so this is also an ATX case. ATX case with a whole bunch of vintage. So yeah, and then my other one is like a smaller motherboard. It's like a medium, or no, this current tower is a medium tower. So yeah, I mean, it's time to get right. So dang, kind of wish I had a computer now. I mean, not a computer, but a camera right now, because it's kind of hard to try to angle this. Yeah, I'm doing this on my phone. Don't care. Say what you want. Placement. Oh. And I'm listening to Dexter Dap as we talk. I seen this. So that's the CD that comes in with it. Looks like one manual. Yep. For the motherboard. This is their ROG. Thank you for the purchase letter. Not too bad. And this. Ooh, I got stickers, baby. Ooh, they gave me stickers. Look at that, guys. Yeah. Ooh. Alright, so I'm about to start unscrewing parts here. Yeah. So, well, let me pull out the rest of the power. As a matter of fact, I might just take this graphics card out. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna start unscrewing parts here. I'm gonna need like a plate or a bowl. Be right back. Just a couple more accessories I found under the box when I moved this out the way. So it looks like this might be like some adhesive cable, or no, this is a cable extender. More headers. Standoffs. More cables for extra connection for the back. Zip ties. Yeah. And then so nice. This is the other side of my PC, and it looks like once I take the motherboard out, I should be a-okay. I mean, you see my little control pad. You see it look elegant. I got it right, coach. So yeah, I like that. Looking nice and neat. Woo. Damn, it's hotter than Jerusalem in here though. But yeah, so that's the back end side. Oh, this ain't gonna be bad at all. Your boy about to have it right. So I did unplug it from the wall. I turned the power off. Press. Dispel all the charges if there's any charges left. I gotta clean this bad boy later. But yeah. So this is my new baby. Yes, you see her. Yeah, this is my new baby. You like that. Ooh, triple 90s. Okay, so that's the Wi-Fi antenna. And then that plugs in to here and here. So yeah, it works out perfectly, you know. But you see now I got one big PCIe slot, two, three of them tangs. Three of them tangs, and I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm ready for this. I think I am ready. I was born ready like fish and spaghetti, baby. Let's go. So, boom, that's where my RAM goes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, this is about to be right. So, boom, I took and unscrewed these two right here just to get this so I can be able to pull it out. And it snaps in with this little tab here. So I would have to and then snap it out. So I'm gonna do that now. Triple 90. So boom, it's pulled out. Got it. Came out nice and right. It was a nice tongue, but it wasn't too bad. See? Boom, my one and only PCIe slot in there. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is take the fan compartment out, which is screwed in right here. And then I'm gonna just pull that out and disconnect it. So I'm about to disconnect the rest of the cords. This cord here. Probably should have pulled this out because this is the power source right here. So I probably should have pulled that out first. Not be a complete and total retard about it. Alright, let me see. I'm trying not to be too rough on these things because, yeah. Alright, those are out. So if anything is giving you trouble, try not to tug too much. I know my hand is fat, but as you can see, all of these are free. The only thing that's not coming out is the power source here. And boom, it is out. As you can see, boom, all the prongs are in, nice and secure. Then I'll pull this out. So there's a little tab on the back of this. It's hard to see, but it's like right here. And it's hard as hell to get out. Damn, these shits are in there, So there's another one back here that I gotta take out. Alright, hold on, be back. Oh, what? Look at your boy. Alright, so this is the old motherboard that's no longer in there. It took me a minute because I forgot that I have to pop this plate out. So boom, it pops out like that. The next plate is here on the front of this motherboard. So yeah, so I had to slide the motherboard out of this spot here, and then I was able to pull it out. But another thing that I did notice is that to check where these holes are, boom, boom, because you might have to swap out here, here, here. All of these spots here might need to be swapped out with a spot, say here or here, here. Yeah, so because like this motherboard is one here, so here, one here, another one up here, another one up here, here. So they're in similar spots, but not completely. Yeah, because there's not one in the middle of this. And this one had a middle spot here. So, yeah. Alright, so I gotta take off this bracket so I can put the cooler on. Or I might be able to just snap the cooler off. Yeah, it's looking like I could just snap the cooler off. Yeah, okay. So this might be a little bit easier. So here, for my cooler, my deep cooler, which I don't really know the name of that thing, but I have a little tab here. So, boom, I could just kind of just snap it off. Oh, okay. So maybe like that. One of these ways. But yeah, it kind of just snaps off. So I'm gonna figure that out, and then I'll be right back. To get my SD card, the RAM out, boom, you just hit this pin up top, and then slide and go, kinda. Oh, there's also a pin on the bottom in this one. Alright. Oh, it's out. Like I said, soon enough I'll be switching these out anyway. For some, RGB ones. But yeah, we'll get to that. Alright, so now it's time to work on this with a clear mind and see what I can get. Did find something on a deep cooler that I didn't unplug, which was this. This is just wrapped around this. I guess just a way to make it look neater. So it's wrapped around that. So yeah, now I'm working on this contraption, which just seems to be hard as hell. So boom, I got the CPU out of that one. Let me see some. And then boom. So this little golden like corner here, right here, has to match up with this little triangle. Damn, why is it not focusing? This way. Has to match up with that triangle. So boom, it's nice and snug. I gotta clean this off and put new thermal paste on, which I gotta find where I put the thermal paste on. Where I put the thermal paste at, but you would just want to put a few dabs like right in the middle of here, and apply your deep cooler back. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so perfect right here. I'm gonna zoom it in. So there's only one way for this thing to go on, and it's right here. Damn, I wish I could keep. And it's right here in the back. A good indication that you got everything kind of set up nice and right is if that screw falls right back into place. So that means you put it somewhere and it's being held, and yeah, it's nice and ready to go. So that screw fell right back into place. I'm gonna take my little handy dandy screwdriver here. I'm not gonna tighten this one all the way until I get all the rest of my screws in. See, so I tighten that a little bit, then I grab another screw here, and I go to the next spot. This next spot is a little bit tricky. It's right there, kind of hard to see, but it's right here. Boom. And then yeah, I just keep going from there. I'll be back when I'm done. So smart little tip, don't be like me. Make sure you keep this unplugged until you screw this mug in. Cause boy, I just did it the dumb way. The dumb way. Big retard way. Full stupid. Oh my gosh, that took so long. Right here, I'm starting to screw back in the fan. A good way of screwing anything back in to keep it holding is I screw the top left first, then the bottom right, then I'm gonna do the top right, and then the bottom left. And it holds. I ain't gotta hold it no more. Yeah. Alright, so remember how I was talking about these standoffs and making sure that they're aligned? Well, my big dumb self didn't know that these unscrew. So I was missing a standoff here, and I was like, okay, maybe I just don't need it. No, I took the standoff that was right here with my lovely little wrench here. Boom. Unscrewed it and then screwed it here. So now I got standoffs everywhere. I got standoffs everywhere that I believe I need one. Nope, I need one more. Yeah, so I can take this one, or even this one, because it's an AUI, and put it here, so I have another one. Yeah, hopefully that works. And then I'm gonna check it with screws anyway before I even screw anything in. So yeah, we'll see. Alright, so the bad boy screwed back in. Now I gotta put my graphics card back in, yeah. And a good indication on where your standoffs should be, if you lay your motherboard on the inside of your motherboard, and you lay your motherboard on the inside of your case, and then you see light coming through, and you lift up your case a little bit and you see light coming through from any of the holes, then that means that you need a standoff in that spot, or your screw here won't be able to screw into your case. So that's a good indication. I had already put the screws in, I tightened them, so all of them are tightened. This one was a mother trucker to get to. This one was a mother trucker to get to. So, but I mean, I did it. So now it's just the installation of the graphics card right here. That's where I'll be placing it. And yeah, litty titties, let's get it. Before I put the little graphics card in, on this motherboard in particular, the little clamps are right here. So it's just one clamp, there's no other clamp. And then it slides in right here. Perfect. Yeah. So the last part is putting all these power cords back. But when I placed this back in, I had to put a little bit of force into it, but don't put a lot. On my motherboard, the new motherboard, it snaps back in a little bit. You'll hear a little tick, and boom, it's good to go. I screwed it back in. So I would say my next step is I'm gonna do a boot after plugging everything back in. So I gotta plug all of this back in. I'm gonna do a quick boot, then I'll be installing my 4K Elgato into one of these places. I gotta break one of these. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that. So I'll be right back. So I plugged up everything, but boom, I'm not getting power. So that means my header somewhere in there. Y'all can see the motherboard is on. So the header in here, which is mad dark in here, is out of place, more than likely. Boy, yeah, got it. I just don't believe there's nothing I can't do, my guy. Let's get it. I'm all personal. I like that. Alright, so my problem I was having is the manual. Oh snap, I gotta plug this in here. But the problem I had was my manual was jacked up for these headers. Completely jacked up for these headers. So it told me that I had to plug the power on and off on the right hand side, but really I gotta plug it in on the left hand side and put the switch on the right hand side, and then the LED HD plus has to go on the bottom. But I got it. It's a banger. I got it. I did it. You see all the fancy lights? Yeah. Yeah. So, boom. I am done. just make sure if you can't find it in your menu, make sure you find it online, because I had to go look at a whole YouTube video to get it right, but I got it right. Shit. So alright, so I had a problem where this wasn't displaying, and I had a yellow light here, right here. It was indicating that something wasn't plugged in properly for me. So when I read the manual, so my fault that I had was I didn't push my 8 gigabyte RAM stick down completely on both ends. So after I plugged it in completely, turned the computer off and turned it back on, it came on. So I'm right here. Boom. And it worked just like that. So now I gotta do all my drivers, but Yawa got it done. Alright, everything is back on. Yeah, number one. Yeah, like, share, and subscribe if you want more do it yourself videos. God damn, I did it myself. Kinda. With a little bit of help, some information that I needed. But yeah, everything's connected, all lights are on. Peace. Like, share, and subscribe.
Hold on. This beats, ho. City bitch.